I'm at home. Thank you so much. I am at home, and look at that. I've got dirty dishes in my house. So as you can see, I am in my kitchen. I am not in the craft room because the craft room is a hot mess. I am trying to make dinner. And I started thinking about how important food is, not just for nutrition, but to stay healthy and all the other wonderful things that we do with food. And oh, that is so cute. I see my makeshift light bulb above here. I haven't decided, you guys know this house is new, and I have not decided completely on, and I apologize for these glasses. My glasses I broke, and so I'm using these Hey Sue. So I'm not crafting right this minute. I am making homemade flour tortillas. So I started thinking about all the things that we do, and getting emotional. And I think when I get emotional, I miss my mother, and I want to cook. So today is hello Sue, hello Yvonne, how are you? What do you think about this craft day, right? So I have been in my craft room trying really hard to clean it out. I've got a good stack of stuff that I want to take to the Scrap Shack garage sale that is in August. But right now I'm going to cook. And by cooking, I mean flour tortillas. It's not something that I make all the time, but this is my mother's recipe. And I kind of want to pass it down to Nick to make sure that he knows how to. And so that's why I said in my title, this is for Nick. You stop making homemade tortillas the first year after being married. Okay, so when we got married, we were overseas, and so we did not have flour tortillas. Were not a thing. So and I was never really good at making flour tortillas, Yvonne, because there's HEB and there's Fiesta here that have them, and it was always hard for me to do the mixing of the lard or Crisco or whatever you want to put to the flour, I guess it's called the liquid to the solid. So my mother taught me a recipe, and here I'll give it to you real quick. It's right there. Okay, 3 cups of flour, and the trick for me is 1 cup of hot water with 1 stick of butter in it. Okay, Nick, this is the part you have to listen to because I'm talking to you, sweetheart. Okay, so for me it was hard to mix this lard to the flour. So you have to make sure it gets mixed in correctly, right? So my mother taught me to use butter and hot water to mix it up. So I use regular flour, all-purpose flour, and I get really good butter, Kerrygold butter. I know you know what it is, and it's 1 stick, so half of this one, right? And I have my cast iron skillet on low right now. I'll turn it off. 3 cups of flour, Nick. 1 cup of hot water, Nick, and butter. Okay. I'm going to try to show you how I mix it, okay? Because that's the important part. And yap while you guys look. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think you can see me okay. Move some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, butter and baking powder. So the recipe says you don't have to use baking powder, but I do because why not? It's what makes it fluffy, right? So I have here half a teaspoon of baking powder. That's this little white container, baking powder. And the same to salt, because I usually buy salted butter. I usually cut half of the butter out, so I only do 1 teaspoon. And we're very salted in this house. We add salt to everything. So here we go. flour, baking powder, salt. And by no means am I extremely good at this plain old salt, Nick, okay? Not that fancy pink stuff that you guys like to use, my sweet little, I don't know, millennials or fancy people that use, what is it? Pink Himalayan salt, plain old white salt, okay, sweetheart? Okay, we didn't have Himalayan salt when I was growing up. And I might have to take this bracelet off, or I might have it in the flour. No, okay. Oh, wow, let me see if I have this up, because I don't have it up on my channel. Is anybody out there with me? Hello, 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 hello. I am making flour tortillas for my kiddo. What do you think about that? Flour tortillas, moderation helps to, okay. So I have Sue, Yvonne. Hey, Gloria, how are you? Gloria, you have been talking to me about, I think it might be the same Gloria, about the scrapbook page with the crisscross cross, I think is what we called it, crisscross cross. And I don't know what you're talking about. I'm so sorry. I don't know what die it is, but you need to find me on Facebook page. What is it called? The Facebook page. My Facebook page, and show me what die you want to use. I don't think I have the die you want. Okay, so now that the flour is all nice and fluffy, Nick, I want you to kind of make a little well, okay? And you're gonna kind of start right in the middle, and you start incorporating. And I always got in trouble because I could not get this part to do correctly. And that doesn't mean I'm doing it correctly right now. Okay, everybody has their own way of doing what they do. Hey, Mary Beth, how are you? I am missing my mom, and when I miss my mom, I bake or cook whatever it is that she was popular for. Gloria says the Anna Griffin cross dies. I don't know if I have those. Is that like an Easter one? I think it might be an Easter die. Okay, so you see, this is where I mess up, Nick. I cannot figure out how to get this all incorporated. And so when my mom made it for me so that it would be easier for me, you see, just like that. And you start to make, I mean, Yvonne, you probably know how to make this so much better than I do. And there goes all the water, okay? And you want to, my mother always just used one hand. I don't know how she could do that, but she did. And here, kind of get all of that little yummy stuff and start putting it into a ball. Everybody here is doing well in my little life. I am in Texas, west, about an hour and a half west of Houston. Nick told me that he had no power yesterday. I don't know how that is going on today. Okay, so see, you start to get a nice warm ball, and I'm gonna tell you that I did not make my ball warm enough. I think Anna showed it about 3.5 years ago. Okay, so, yeah, I don't think I have it. So I can tell that I am making my little ball here. You're supposed to get a nice soft dough. So this is what I have going on here. A nice soft, and it kind of gives you this nice feeling of a nice warm big ball here. And you're supposed to let it sit for about 30 minutes. So I am not going to do that because we don't need to do that, right, for us. But you let it sit in a warm spot to just let it all kind of get together. And I'm gonna do one, and I'm gonna let the rest of my ball, or actually I'm gonna make two, because there's a rule. The first tortilla that comes out is never perfect. So now that I have my little ball here just perfect, I take the little baby and you're gonna pinch it just like this. Now I'm a small tortilla person. I do not make big monster tortillas, Nick. Because, you know, we talk about this all the time because his favorite restaurant when he was young, they had a menu item that was like a burrito bigger than your face. Isn't that funny? It's bigger than your face. Okay, so you see how you just kind of keep rotating your little baby around. There's your little dough flour tortilla, okay? But we're supposed to let this rest. And I can tell you right now, my water was not hot enough. It doesn't feel as hot as it should be. Is everybody out there doing okay after barrel? Okay, now I'm gonna take another one right here. And you see, you kind of use your hand, pinch. Okay, if I have them on my hand, it's these 3 little fingers small. And then I kind of do a little tiny bit of action here. And I'm kind of barely kneading it. Okay, so my mother used to say, don't knead it too much. Okay. And here you have your little tortilla. And I'm gonna do one more. And then we're gonna let this little rest of this stuff sit for 30 minutes. Okay, just like this. And squeeze. And you just get a little bit. You see? Just a tiny little one. Did everybody enjoy the HSN? The HSN, I'm trying really hard not to buy too much. I'm not gonna say I didn't buy anything. I'm trying not to buy too much because I'm in the process of cleaning my room. Okay, Nick, here. Now here's your baby, nice and soft. And you take a rag and you cover him up. I feel it has a little oil on it. And I don't want this tortilla to be really on the oily side. And will we be completely gone? Let's see, if we hit refresh. Am I still here? Hello, hello, hello? Can you guys see me? Hello, hello, hello. I wanted to get a gift card. I want to get a gift card die, but sold out pretty quick. Oh, a gift card die. I don't think I have a gift card die. So I am going to move this over here. I don't know if you can still see me or not. Yvonne, are you there with me? Can you see me? Hello, hello, hello. I'm frozen on mine. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello. I can hear you, but I can't see you. Oh my goodness. I can't hear you guys. I can hear you, but I can't see you. Let me see. I can hear you, but I can't see you. Oh, that is a horrible situation. That is horrible. I don't know what to say. Let's reboot. Okay. I can hear you, but I can't see you. Okay, so I'm going to cancel it and start over. Let me put this in. I'm going to end and start over. Let's see.